What's up, YouTube? Blackburn back. Week one was pretty good, considering we ran into a bunch of bullshit. So the first day, took a load out of Deer Park, Texas, took it to Mobile, Alabama. It was 1,200 pounds of engine parts for a ship. That was $550. I left there. Actually, I had to wait around there for quite a while, and it was just dry. There were no loads. It was recommended that I move closer to New Orleans, so I did. As soon as I got to New Orleans, did a little sightseeing, ate some alligator, toured the streets a little bit. It's definitely a place I'd like to go back and visit without a vehicle. I don't ever want to have to worry about parking in New Orleans ever again. When I left New Orleans, I went to Cutoff, Louisiana, picked up a 500-pound battery for a ship, and took that to Hialeah, Florida, which is basically Miami. Drove that straight through. That was 16 hours and whooped my ass. Left it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Really don't think I'll do that again. That was fucking brutal. Got there, unloaded, and the receiver didn't even give a shit what time it was going to arrive. So that was kind of sad. I could have took my time or took a nap. I left the receiver and went to Planet Fitness. I highly recommend a Planet Fitness membership. They're everywhere. That's where I go to work out and take my showers. I don't really care for truck stops. So I went and took a shower and crashed out. Got up later that afternoon and decided I was going to go check out Miami. I went to Miami Beach. Miami is beautiful. I love it. The scenery is awesome. Very tropical-ish. There's fucking iguanas running around the parking lot at the mall. There's just wild shit everywhere. The women there are beautiful. The only thing that would make Miami better is if I was fluent in Spanish. If you love asses, oh my God, it's heaven. There are big old booties everywhere. Beautiful women, beautiful people. They're very nice. Language barrier most places, but they're very, very nice people, very laid back. From what I dealt with. Anyway, got done with Miami and went back to Planet Fitness in Hialeah, and took a shower, worked out, took a shower, and then went and moved the van next door to the Walmart parking lot. I'm gonna crash there overnight, hopefully get a load out. About 11 o'clock at night, security taps on the window and asks me to move my van back to the other side, and the fucker wouldn't start. The starter was out. I got 2 batteries in here. I got a backup and I got the regular engine battery, and I have an auxiliary battery in the back. Both of them were reading high. The front was 12 point something, and they were good. Anyway, the starter it was clicking. It wouldn't spin over. It wouldn't start this motherfucker. And had to wait for the security guard to come back around. I didn't want him getting pissed off thinking I was just ignoring him. He finally came back by, and was a really great guy. Gentleman from Jamaica. We sat and bullshitted for about probably 45 minutes just talking. I had some really good buddies from in the Marine Corps from Jamaica, and it was funny. We laughed about some Red Stripe and some jerk chicken, and he had both in his truck. It was funny. The Red Stripe really made me laugh. Security guard with a little bit of beer. He didn't have a problem with me staying overnight. He saw the hood was up. He saw what was going on. I told him he could even try and start it if he wanted. He was very chill. The next day, I got a tow. I called the dealerships. The one in Miami Beach said they couldn't see me for 2 weeks. That wasn't going to work. So, what was it called? It was called South Park Auto Mall or something like that. It was a Dodge dealership about 2 miles out. Got towed in there, $170. they told me it would probably be the next day, so I knew I was down a day. The gentleman there, Chris, was amazing. He pushed it. I sat around there, got a hotel, sat around till 3:30. Check-in wasn't until 4. At 3:30, I got an Uber, went and checked in, and as soon as I checked in and got to the door of my hotel, Chris from the dealership called and said the truck was ready, that he pushed it because I was out of state, and it was done. It was complete. By now, it was too late in the day to get a load, so I didn't cancel the room. Ubered back over, picked up the truck, and went back to the hotel. Went and saw a movie, had some dinner, walked the streets over there. Everything around there is amazing. Hialeah, Miami, all of it, the outdoor restaurants, the sitting areas, the tropical trees, all of it. It truly felt like I was in another country. I loved it. I would go back. I definitely want to learn Spanish. I've been wanting that for a while anyway, but it is an amazing place. Anyway, I left there, left the hotel, checked out, and I don't remember where I went next. I finally got a load out. It was to Charlotte. So I was picking up not too far from where I was, and took it to Charlotte. And that load was, I think, 600 pounds. Wasn't too bad. It was $650. So Monday was $550 from Deer Park to Mobile. The load to Miami was $1,300. I took the next day off. I was tired as fuck, and so Wednesday, no money. Thursday, maintenance issues, no money. Friday, $650. The only thing that sucked about that was it delivered Monday morning. It was 500 pounds of these little plastic things they use for rebar and concrete. And I took that. I went to Charlotte. Charlotte was an awesome town, very busy, very different. They're fit. Everyone's walking around. I don't really drink, so the bars just weren't my thing. There's a lot of them. I did go see, basically the weekend was a vacation. I went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. That was cool. I saw Gary Sinise playing in the Lieutenant Dan band right out in front of that NASCAR Hall of Fame that evening. And met some wonderful people. They got some of the best ice cream I've ever had. Jenny's ice cream in Charlotte was amazing. The line for this fucking ice cream was down the block. I thought it was fucking tamales or something, and I got in line, didn't even know it was ice cream. Finally got to the front and was like, shit, I gotta try it. Ate that twice. Is that good? This ice cream just has it has an aroma, a taste. It melts perfectly. It's so good. You gotta have it if you're ever in the area. Delivered Monday morning. It was no issue really. The site that they had me delivering to didn't exist anymore. It had been torn down. They were building a high-rise. I got there. Delivery was 8 a.m. I got there at 6:30 and saw the workers gathered and went over and talked to them and was unloaded by 7. It was great. Thinking I was going to get a load. All right, I'm unloaded by 7. This is awesome. We're going to catch a load. We're going to get the fuck out of here and make some money. Well, that didn't happen. I was told that Charlotte, usually the good loads come later in the day, and come 5 o'clock, there was still nothing. I had one dispatcher telling me she was going to keep the board open and look. Sometimes loads come through late at night, and she would send me one if it was worth the shit. Hoping for better the next day, and that was that. I am gonna end this video here now, and I will see y'all on the next one, and I will update you on one of these videos on my truck. I'll give a tour of the truck, how I built out the sleeper, some of the things I've learned in the last week or two. I'm just starting. Some of the amenities that I have in here that I absolutely love, some that I don't need, some that I wish I had, some packing plans. I'll just keep you updated on what I think is needed. And I personally think that for the week we didn't do too bad, considering we had so much downtime. This week we're already down one day. It's my speed limit monitor. I think this is gonna be an interesting week. So far I've got a load. This is now Tuesday. There was nothing yesterday. Got a load out to Texas for 900. Hopefully I can get something tomorrow morning. Maybe taking me down to Houston to make some money. That'll be my Wednesday trip. Thursday, if there's anything in town, local in Texas that I can do in a day and get back home, I'll do it. If not, Thursday's gonna be a dead day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fucking dead. I got my kids. I'm gonna enjoy that time with them, and hopefully the next week ramps up and we just fucking take that money back to the bank. I will see y'all. I'm out.